Rodney has some nice things to say about him.
Yeah, I got some nice things to say about Rod too.
Let's hear it. Go ahead.
I mean, everybody knows Rod in our building. I mean, Rod just, a great player, and I mean, even better off the field. So, Rod is Rod, and he's full-hearted. And, like I said, since I've got into the NFL, he's one of the people that's been helping me since I've been here. And, he has all these off-the-field things that's going on, and I try to participate as much as I can with his game changers thing. So, it's pretty nice, having a vet like Rod around, and, I couldn't ask for no one better.
Avonte, do you feel like you're playing at the highest level you've played at in your 4 years here so far this season?
Yeah, I say I'm playing pretty well. I mean, for the 4 seasons, for sure, but I know that I can do better. It's always little things you can work on, and, little things you can see yourself, fixing on the field, or even if it's in the film room. So, I'm definitely playing really well, but I feel like I can play better.
That too. What do you attribute if I could follow up, what do you attribute that to as far as, playing as well as you are?
I mean, just years coming by in the NFL, you start seeing things more, you start noticing things more, and a lot of things don't change. They might disguise it a lot, but at the end of the day, it all sets up the same way. So, it's kind of like being in college. When I first got to college, it was kind of everything is moving fast, and, I'm learning as it go. But, at my 4th year in college, it was kind of like I was seeing a repeated thing, and, that's kind of the same thing here in the NFL. You've been in it so long. You've been in it so long, and you just kind of like, you start seeing the repetitive things, and, you start getting the feel of the game a lot more. So,
TJ and Rod both mentioned you by name. I asked who is one of the MVPs or stars of the defense halfway through the year. What does that mean to you to have your teammates say that about you?
It means a lot. I mean, it means everything, really. I mean, it could come from a coach, that's great as well. It can come from, fans, that's great as well. It can come from all the analytics, that's great. But once you get it from your teammates, that's everything, because them the ones that's on the field with you every day, walking out the locker room, onto the field, practicing with you every single day, in the film room every single day, even when you're going to dinner every single day, them are them guys that's, putting in the blood, sweat, and tears with you. So, I feel like coming from a teammate is, like 100 times better.
What about your game do you think makes you fit so well in that nickel spot?
I mean, JG, he puts a lot at the nickel, and, he's a lot of moving around, and, a lot of knowing things, and, you gotta be like a lot smart in the inside. You gotta be able to call calls, and the way he plays his nickels is really good. Put him in his spots, puts all his players in spots, to make plays. So, just going on to this this year, going into it, he told me off the jump, like, you're gonna have to learn a lot. And once you learn it, it's gonna start coming easy to you, and once it comes easy to you, you're gonna make a lot of plays, and that's been showing up.
Sometimes it seems like at that spot, it seems like that position doesn't really get the respect for whatever reason as the outside corners. Do you feel that? I mean, anybody think that is?
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, it's a nickel spot, but it's starting to come up. I mean, since I've gotten in the NFL, it's becoming a primary position. You need a nickel, because guys on the offense start lining up in all these different type of personnels nowadays, and you want someone that can move around in the inside on them quick receivers, other than like linebackers or things like that. So nickel is definitely evolving, and as the years come, I feel like it just keep getting better and better.
If you and Dallas both sign new contracts to stay here, do you think you'll still live together?
Nah, I don't think we'll still live together. Maybe, I don't know. Nah, I don't know. So we haven't really talked about it, but he has. We're starting to get older now, so times like that you begin to settle down with your loved ones and things like that. So I'll let Dallas free finally. So.
Have you talked to the Eagles at all about a new deal?
No, I haven't mentioned anything with them, or they talked to me about anything. So that's not anything I'm even really worried about. Me playing well, that'll settle out everything, and hoping we make it to the playoffs this run, and me playing my best ball as well, and just enjoying this year with the guys that's in the room. So that's really much. That's really big to me. So.
Last one. Yeah, in following up to the slot cornerback questions, there have been players in the past here who've taken exception to kind of being labeled as a slot guy. Are you bothered being labeled by a slot guy, or is that something you embrace?
I mean, I'm not bothered by it. I embrace it, but I know I know I can play every other position. So, if it comes down to it and they have to move me anywhere else, I'm up for it. Any challenge. I know all the spots. So if they need me to go anywhere else if it have to happen this season or if I'm here next season and I got to move somewhere else, it doesn't really matter.